On June 5th, 2002, a 14-year-old girl is asleep in her bed. A knife presses into her throat, and the man whispering in the dark says something terrifying. "Don't make a sound, or your family dies." The girl was Elizabeth Smart, and for 9 months, the entire country would search for her. Welcome back to A Veil of Crime, where we uncover the real crimes history tried to bury. Tonight's case is one that shocked America, a kidnapping that happened in the middle of the night inside a quiet home in Salt Lake City, and for months, the victim was hidden in plain sight. In the early hours of June 5th, 2002, 14-year-old Elizabeth Smart was asleep in her bed. Her younger sister, Mary Catherine, was sleeping nearby. Then a man quietly entered the room. His name was Brian David Mitchell. He had once worked briefly for the Smart family doing yard work, and that night he carried a knife. He forced Elizabeth out of bed and out of the house, threatening to kill her family if she made a sound. Her sister watched in fear, pretending to be asleep, but she heard everything. Mitchell was not alone. He had a wife, Wanda Barzee, who helped him carry out the crime. The couple believed that they were religious prophets. Mitchell claimed God had commanded him to take Elizabeth as a plural wife. Within hours, Elizabeth was taken into the mountains above Salt Lake City, and the search for her began. Elizabeth's disappearance exploded across the news. Flyers spread everywhere. Police searched mountains, neighborhoods, and camps. The case appeared on national television. But what investigators didn't realize was that Elizabeth was still very close to home. Mitchell and Barzee kept her in camps, hidden in the woods. Later, they moved through cities while disguising her with robes, sunglasses, and a veil. People walked past them, not realizing the missing girl was right in front of them. For 9 months, Elizabeth lived under constant control. Mitchell assaulted her and told her God demanded obedience. Barzee enforced the rules. Elizabeth later explained something many victims experience. She stayed quiet to survive. She believed if she tried to escape, her family could be killed. So she waited and watched and endured. In March 2003, nearly 9 months after the kidnapping, a member of the public recognized Mitchell. The tip went to police. Officers soon spotted the couple walking with a young girl in Sandy. At first, the girl insisted she was someone else, but investigators looked closer. Then one officer asked her directly, "Are you Elizabeth Smart?" She nodded. On March 12, 2003, Elizabeth was finally safe. The news spread instantly across the country. After 9 months of fear, the girl everyone had been searching for was alive. Mitchell and Barzee were arrested. Years later, Brian David Mitchell was sentenced to life in prison. Wanda Barzee received a 15-year sentence. Elizabeth Smart didn't disappear from the world after her rescue. Instead, she chose to speak. She became an advocate for kidnapping victims and child safety. She helped change the conversation around trauma and survival, and she turned one of the most terrifying crimes in modern America into something very powerful. A girl taken from her bed in the middle of the night, hidden in plain sight, and strong enough to survive 9 months of captivity. The story of Elizabeth Smart is not just a crime story. It's a survival story. If you want more real cases told with the details history leaves out, subscribe to A Veil of Crime. And if you'd like to support the channel and help keep these stories coming, you can buy me a coffee. The link is on the channel page. Until next time, stay curious and remember, history always leaves a trace.